hello, good morning, evening, day, night, time.
Just a moment.
Yeah. Oh, good morning for Vert. Hello.
Hello. Good evening for you.
Yes, and good evening for me,
Mr.
and
Beef.
good afternoon, Americans. Oh, I'm sleepy. I have been up since 7 a.m. doing various work and things. And I am sleepy. And you can probably hear it. So Vert will be the more energetic one for today.
Oh, that's a tall order.
Uh-huh.
I'll make another coffee.
Eat some caffeine.
It's still 7 a.m. here, so I'm on my way in.
Yeah. Mid-afternoon? Yeah.
Nice.
Just finished the new E.T. They made a new E.T.? What?
Is that a new film?
What does that... This is the first I'm hearing of a new E.T.
Yeah. Or Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Hello, Calbar. Hello, Grim. Hello, Mike. Hello, Victor.
Ooh.
Hello, Tam. With Mila Jovovich? You can't be serious. Are you talking? You're thinking the Resident Evil films? Like, no way. There's no way there's a new E.T. film with Mila Jovovich.
Shit. The poster looks like it's made by AI. E.T. the Extraterrestrial 2 2025.
What?
There will be no... Oh my god, I love this.
How did I not hear about this? Oh, that can't be what he looks like.
Despite persistent online rumors, fan trailers, and a 2019 Xfinity holiday commercial special featuring the original cast, Steven Spielberg has actively fought against creating a sequel. Yeah, no shit, bro.
What? I don't see any evidence. Wait, no, hang on. This isn't real.
It looks fake.
Wait, so how did you watch it then, Grim? Wait.
Because birds aren't real, I'm guessing. And Australia doesn't exist either. And I've seen the new ET movie.
So you're lying then?
If you follow my drift.
Wait, I'm confused. No, I'm confused. What's happening?
Well, if there's a movie that doesn't exist, but everyone insists it exists, that's quite funny.
Elusive target? What? What do you? What? You
Oh,
can't just.
yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows ET is ET. You can't do that, Grim.
Oh, it's so funny.
You can't anachronize.
You should probably have picked up on that.
You should have
given
called
what
it
we're
elusive.
finding.
I watched the new elusive target. I was fucking like, why is Mila Jovovich? Oh, you fuckface. I was like, what?
We are both too tired for this.
You can't do that to me. Okay. Right, well, okay, I need to go through the... Yeah, now I remember. And now I get what you mean. Because Mila Jovovich... They introduced Mila Jovovich on stage as like, welcome to Hitman's next target. Mila Jovovich. And it's like, okay. I need to launch the game in a safe way again. What the fuck? What the fuck? They're releasing the new Resident Evil character in Fortnite if you pre-purchase it on an Epic. I gotta download an update. I don't like our current world. Where it's like, buy and get a skin in a video game. Fortnite.
I don't know how that motivates a sale.
Some people love
I guess I'm not a
Fortnite, I guess.
teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like I on principle alone, I don't pre-purchase or pre-order games because I don't want to hand over money to someone for something that isn't a thing.
Yeah. like vanity stuff, like skins, I do it for a game that's really
LB
supportive
Ferroni.
of its.
He's a cat.
Yeah, like
He's a
Deep Rock
pretty cat.
Galactic.
And he grow,
Exactly
and
what I
he
was thinking.
flex,
Like groups that do
different
like all
dance.
sorts of like fun little like events and things all the time for people who aren't paying a subscription but have bought the game maybe years ago and
Yeah,
are still playing it. Like
yeah. Can I
that's
replay
awesome.
that?
And I'd buy a
No.
custom skin for that, but it would be just as a way to give them money. But I
Yeah,
feel like stuff like this, there's a different calculus in your mind if you're a little kid and you're spending your parents' money as opposed to if you're an adult and you're spending your own money.
mm,
Like, then you want the really expensive thing to show off to your friends that you got the thing that they can't get,
yeah.
almost like an achievement. But the achievement was you spent your parents' money.
Psyche, thank you for the tier 2 service 62 months. I appreciate it. I love you. I give you a kiss. LB Ferroni, he's a cat, he's a kitty cat, and he grow, and he flex. Oh, you did it to the song. Yeah. Hi, I am it as well. Hello. If there was a whole new banjo, would you? No. In fact, if it was something that I loved, absolutely not. Would I never pre-purchase or pre-order? Because that's the shit that's most likely to go wrong.
Yeah. Well, like ET.
Like
If they
ET.
released new ET, you'd be like, I'm sus on this.
Yeah. But like, no, if they were like, "Oh, we're making Banjo 3 finally," I'm gonna be like, "Well, I don't trust it because it's current WoA. It's not the
Hmm.
original team. It's probably gonna be full of like fucking Microsoft's microtransactions. So no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what that game is like when it comes out, and then maybe buy it based off what actual people and are saying, not what reviews are saying. Um, like I have one friend who just like always buys stuff based off reviews, and I'm like, you can't, no, base it off of what like it is when it comes out. Don't ever trust reviews. Um,
If you could choose a studio to develop Banjo 3, which one would you want?
uh, mm, uh, See, I don't know because there's not really many studios that do collectathons anymore.
Mm,
Like
mm.
most of that stuff,
I was
indie
thinking,
developers do.
yeah, exactly. But I was thinking, like, if it was a bigger studio, even though they don't really do collectibles, more like puzzle adventures, I'd probably go for Double Fine
Yeah,
just for
they'd
the
probably be pretty good
attitude,
at it. Yeah, yeah.
because you want it to be playful, and it's hard for a big studio to be playful, but they seem to get it.
Yeah. Silent Hill F and Metal Gear Delta made me comfortable with pre-ordering again. And that's interesting, and that's Konami, and Konami is got an
Yeah,
interesting history.
they've gone a funny
No,
direction.
I just don't pre-order. I don't pre-order. I don't pre-purchase, and obviously that's my decision. I'm not gonna go around being like,
Well,
you
the whole
shouldn't
point of it
pre-order.
is the whole point of a pre-order or a pre-purchase is to ensure that you get a copy.
Yeah,
When they're
exactly.
digital, it makes absolutely no sense to
Yeah,
hand over the money early. Like,
I
if anything, even if the game is the best game in the world, just from a financial standpoint, if you have money in your bank account, it's better to have it there for 2 months than to spend it 2 months early. Like, it just, by
yeah.
every economic metric, like, there's a thing in Australia where, I don't know whether you have it in the UK, where the way that tax works is they call it pay as you go, or PAYG. And when your paycheck arrives, they payroll will automatically remove the amount of tax um, that you owe, and then they pay that to the government, so that when tax time comes around, you're not, you know, paying a third of your income all at once, or whatever it is, or a quarter,
Good
Oh,
evening,
sorry.
to
I
42.
the
accidentally
government
just
all at
started
We
once.
have been
cutscene. Sorry.
tasked with
Oh,
eliminating
sure.
Lilith Devereaux, the
Here,
prospective
there
new
she is.
CEO
This
of
is
Ether
ET.
Corporation. The target is currently attending an Ether fundraiser at the estate of parent company owner Gregory Carlyle. A relative newcomer to Ether,
Oh, that's the
Devereaux has
guy. That's
climbed
the
ranks
inbred
quickly
guy.
Yeah,
following the deaths of
yeah, it's
Meredith
the house
Duvall
too, isn't it?
and Chief Scientist Silvio Caruso and Francesca DeSantis. Her meteoric rise has been generously sponsored by Gregory Carlyle, and there is rampant speculation in the business world that the
God,
two
she's
are
stiff.
having an
Yeah.
affair. A faction within the Carlyle family sees Devereaux as a threat to their own power and has hired us to remove her from the picture. I have a sneaking suspicion of this being more than just a family feud. So be careful.
Hi, Papa. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I used to pre-order when I used to get, like, always... Well, I mean, before digital purchasing was more of a thing, When I used to just get stuff online or through the post. That's when I used to pre-order. Especially because there was often a thing where if I pre-ordered something from the Nintendo store or from just, like, the general game store, they would always send it out, and it would always arrive like a day early. And I was like, oh, cool. Not only do I like get to have the game delivered to my house, but I also get it a day early. I don't do that anymore because,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and digital delivery just makes it moot.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole thing with the tax is like, if that tax stayed in your own bank account, you could be earning interest on that over the full year and then pay it at the end and keep the interest. But when you pay as you go, the government makes the interest or, whatever on that payment because it's made earlier. So like every little bit of money that you keep in your bank account is like better for you.
Yeah. Mansion reminds me of the scene in Dumb and Dumber where they accidentally kill the owl. I have not seen that film since I was a kid. I barely remember it. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing that we did the mansion last stream, because apparently that's what this elusive target takes place on.
We have some familiarity.
Yeah. Eliminate Lilith Devereaux. Oh, there is a mission story. Okay, well, we may as well follow that then. Yeah, it seems like they do mission stories when it's like a celebrity appearance in an elusive target.
Hello there.
I guess because they just wanted to
Obi-Wan?
tell a story. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Speaking of Star Wars, I have... What do you mean I'm security? What do you mean I'm security? I've been Star Trek. I've started watching Star Trek.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
And you're watching the original series too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, because
It's such an interesting thing to watch now.
It is. It's great. I'm enjoying it. It's really fucking campy. It's great. And the I had some people like when I mentioned in the past like some people like, oh, I'm gonna start watching Star Trek at some point, or like, oh, I'd love to sit down and watch Star Trek. Some people have been like, oh, you don't watch the original season, just like skip to Next Generation, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna watch it. I feel like if I'm gonna watch
exactly
Star Trek, I'm gonna watch Star Trek.
Yeah, you want to get the full.
Yeah, I want to see the journey it goes on, and it's the same thing that I would say to
that's
like.
exactly what I did. Yeah.
It's like if someone says to me that they want to start like a video game series, like let's say someone's never played Zelda before. It's like as I definitely think that there are some Zelda games that are better than others, but I'm not going to tell them not
Obviously,
to play
CDI.
like. Yeah, well, I mean, I would tell them not
The
to
Philips
play those
CDI
ones.
has to come first.
But I would tell them not to play those ones purely just because they're fucking horrible to control and emulate.
Yeah.
But like
And
even
canonically,
Zelda
they're a
2,
mess.
like Zelda 2 is like probably like the least like Zelda game in the franchise, and I'm still gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell them not to
Give it a
because
crack.
it's like, you know, we could.
Yeah.
It's cool to see how it evolves, you know.
It depends on why you're watching, too, because like if you watch the original series, the pacing is very
Oh God, it's
different
so weird.
because of how yeah, it's such an old show that like you really have to watch it from like a media studies almost point of view, and it's fascinating when you watch it from
Yeah,
that perspective. But if you're watching it like expecting to be entertained as much as you would with a modern TV show, you'll be really really confused.
yeah,
But I just found it amazing because of the like Roddenberry was like a humanist,
yeah,
and I'm really into humanist philosophy, and it's fascinating watching a show that is so old talking about like morality and
yeah,
ethics
yeah.
from that humanist perspective, but like decades ago. So much stuff is outdated, but so much stuff was extremely progressive for
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
that's like definitely what I've
Um,
been noticing for sure.
yeah.
And it's exactly what I want from a sci-fi show because like I've
Mhm.
pretty sure I've said this at some point, but like I I never liked Star Wars. Like I couldn't get
Mhm.
into Star Wars
Mhm.
and it's because it's just like it's just bleh. It's like it's I just don't enjoy it. But like Star Trek is like
Mhm.
exactly what I think sci-fi should be, you know, with the
Mhm.
kind of stories that it tells.
Mhm.
Um and
I've got a book series to sell you, but I'll hold off for now.
I'm enjoying it. It's campy as fuck. And it,
Yeah.
like you said, the pacing is so weird because it's like every episode is just like, what is this big thing that's gonna kill us next? You know,
Mhm.
what
Mhm.
is the huge problem we're gonna be having? Who's gonna be hypnotized this week? Who's gonna like
Yeah.
be transported to a planet this week? Or what's gonna go wrong with the
Mm.
teleporter this week? um,
Yeah.
and it's always just like the episode starts, the peril is you know, put in within like the first 5 minutes, and then the whole episode is them dealing with this peril, trying to figure it out, trying to find the solution, and then they find the solution, and then it's just like, and then they have to wrap everything up in like 1 minute. It's like it's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
quickly, very quickly, just
But
like,
we're there.
oh, well, what was the moral of this story, kind of thing.
Yep. Yep.
But it's also like my mum loves Star Trek. Um,
Oh, awesome.
she's like, well, I mean, like, because she had Star Trek on when I was growing up and on like on the
Mm.
TV, and I never like sat down and watched it, but
Mm.
she had like the Picard season on, she had the Voyager season on.
Oh,
So
cool.
when I rang
Man,
her
wish my mum was
earlier,
that cool.
I rang her earlier, telling her that like I'd started watching it, and she was like, "Oh, which season?" I was like, "Oh, the original season." She's like, oh, "I loved it." When she was like telling me stories of like when they were in Finland before I was born, and how they didn't have a TV in the apartment
Mm.
because apparently my dad
Yeah.
was like, no TVs.
Sure.
So she had to go downstairs to like the student area where they had like this one black and white
Hmm.
TV that everyone would
Hmm.
watch. And she would be like, I'd go down there like every Thursday at this time and sit there and watch the Star Trek episodes. And I was just like, ah. So it's like, it's nice that I kind of have something to talk to her about with that.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah.
I love when you it's one of my favorite things is like connecting with like parents or aunties or uncles or whatever about yeah, like their when they were at your phase in life.
Yeah.
And like doing that as adults is I don't know, there's something just that feels really, really nice about breaking that sort of parental child barrier and just talking as peers about
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's yeah, that's really nice.
Apparently I should have just come here in a normal outfit. Oh wait, I can just replan, can't I? Yeah. Planning. Main road. There you
Victor's got a good point. Why hasn't Starfleet put in place a contingency for hypnotized captains?
go. Yeah.
There's stuff that happens so like frequently that you're like, ah, oh.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it does reach a point where they sort of rely on tropes. They
Yeah.
develop the tropes in a lot of cases and then rely on them, but like
Well, it's like this.
inverting the
It's also like the way that they decide to have like the same kind of thing happen for 3 episodes in a row. like back to back, it'll be like, oh, here's a satellite we found that has gained sentience and is trying to um, sanitize things by killing them and destroying them.
Hmm.
Okay, now we have all of these, and the way that we deal with it is by using its logic against it to make it overload. Now we have the next episode where it's like, there's all of these androids, and they're trying to learn about humans, but they won't let us leave, so we're going to have to defeat them by using logic to make them overload, and...
Yeah. Yeah.
Corporate legacy hangs in balance. And now Alexis, his son wants to put his girlfriend in charge.
You might want to rethink your stance on Devereaux. She's about to control one of the most important assets. And we can't sell
I should
it for
rewatch it.
Lilith Devereaux.
I've only seen it once.
Oh, either. This won't be the fun.
And I remember watching TNG and seeing that they actually have like a bunch of episodes that take the original series stories and sort of modernize them.
Yeah.
Like they'll, instead of it being about, I can't remember specific. I know that in the original series, there's like a race of people that are bisected, and half of them is black and half of them is white. And there's races between one group and the other because one is black on the left, white on the right,
I love
and
that.
the other is white on the left and black on the right. Yeah,
Because I've just shown how
in a
stupid
modern
it
context,
is.
it's such a basic like children's, like a story that a kid would write sort of thing. But at the time, because racism was much more prevalent, much more prevalent among people who would claim themselves to be ethical, moral people, it was an interesting thing to explore. And there's echoes of that in like the new series. I think one of them, there's one where Data is put on trial to say like, are you human or are you alive? And I remember that one had like a similar episode in the original series. I just can't remember which one it was. But yeah, it's almost like you're sort of seeing society evolve almost, or at least thinking society evolve between the original series and next gen. Like societal shifts mean that the stories get better and more relatable.
My Starfighters, sir. Mr. Gregory will be making his announcement.
That's it, Measure of a
in the
Man.
sitting room shortly.
And then, like, just for a bit of a break in between some episodes, I was streaming it in Discord while I was working. I put on the reboot film by J.J. Abrams. And it's so interesting, like, just kind of seeing the, I don't know, the difference between them. Especially the lens flare. Holy fuck. I always know that there's the meme of J.J. Abrams with the lens flare. But there's literally one point where they're in a shuttle. And Bones goes to Jim and he's just like, hey Jim, look at that, as the camera's moving, and it's just this huge fucking white lens flare literally blinding you. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with J.J. Abrams?
Yeah. He got better, but he was definitely at the height of it.
Yeah.
It starts with one of our cornerstone assets. Ether.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and it's like, maybe J.J. Abrams just has really bad astigmatism and thinks this is how everyone sees the world.
Today, I am announcing new leadership that will
Anamorphic.
re-establish Ether as one of our highest performing assets. She's bold, she's brilliant. Honestly, I've never felt this way about any business associate before. I'm delighted to announce that Lilith Devereaux is CEO.
Is he trying to sound drunk?
Effective
I don't know.
immediately. Lilith, a few words.
Of course. I'm honored to be appointed CEO. With access to Ether's research starting tonight, I'm gonna change the world. And you will all be a part of it. Ether was built to conquer disease and to redefine what it means to be alive. For too long, humanity has looked towards the future when it should have been searching for its own past. For beneath our feet, the oldest patterns of life wait to free us from our human limits. So tonight is not just a change of leadership. It's the final seal to unlock the mystery our misery.
Blimey, you're a firecracker, aren't you? But before we get
weird
started
speech.
on world domination, a gift. This ring is traditionally worn by the leaders of the Carlisle estate. Only 4 exist. This was my uncle's accuracy. God rest his soul. You're part of the family now. I know Mother would
Puts it in her
approve.
pocket.
Oh, Gregory,
Or her dress that has pockets.
you don't know how much I've wanted this.
The feeling is entirely neutral. Well, excellent.
Do you think Mila Jovovich even knows what a video game is?
And a new dawn for
Oh yeah. I mean, after the Resident Evil franchise, I'm sure there's been some voiceover work.
It's lovely to put so many faces to names. Gregory speaks so highly of Ether's supporters.
Well, not sure his opinion means
you
much
there.
anymore.
Excuse me.
While we're on
The
the
man with
subject,
no hair.
what did he hire?
The man with no hair!
Sometimes real change.
Gregory Carlisle. Where have I seen you before?
Are you on the board? I can't quite place you.
I
That's cute.
worked with your mother towards the end of her life.
Oh, I was so grateful. It was such an ordeal.
She was Tomb Raider? Was she?
Have you met Lilith?
I haven't had the
No,
pleasure.
she wasn't.
Actually, Mr. Reaper, I believe I know you.
Well, I don't recall you.
I was much younger then. You showed up in Thailand and did your thing.
Forgive me. I've done a lot of work there.
Well, to me, your work
Is that Angelina Jolie?
Yeah. I don't think Mila Jovovich had ever been
life
Tomb Raider.
changing even.
I hear that a lot.
Alex, you can't keep making up shit. You keep doing this. You keep saying things and being wrong.
Inevitably.
She recognizes you. We're in more dangerous territory than I thought. Keep her in your sights. I'll try to find out more.
God, that dress looks so uncomfortable. I don't have boobs, but if I did, I'd be cringing.
Yeah.
I see why Gregory likes you. Oh, you must tell me. What is that perfume you're wearing?
Yeah, she was in Resident Evil and Monster Hunter.
Hide. Is that the new one from Sanguine?
It's an embalming fluid.
Oh, God.
She has also been in like
Macabre. Why?
some films, I think. Like not just shitty
Remember where I came from?
video
I
game
think we'd
movies.
all like to know where you
Man,
came from.
I don't know whether this is universal, but
Oh, once you
Twitch
see
just
the word.
censored Graffy's text "evil" and "evil also woman"
And
in the
on
middle of
that
the
note,
sentence.
it started.
It's so funny to me, the stuff that gets censored. Like it has a red hot go and it gets it wrong almost every single time.
Honestly, don't get me started on fucking internet censorship lately.
yeah. Well,
I'm so tired of it.
it's just funny to me.
The UK is now banned incest porn.
Yeah, I saw.
And it's
I
just
saw.
like, are you
So
fucking for
puritanical.
real?
Yeah.
It's like, what does that even mean? Like, even people that are just like not even brother and sister, but like make,
Yep.
you know, like it's
You're gonna conflate it all together.
yeah.
It really muddies the water of ethics and morality. Like,
Yeah.
You need to be able to make a distinction
Yeah.
between like actual
Oh, that's
abuse.
That's the point. I didn't even fucking think about that. That it's just like, oh, but real life incest is fine.
Bloody
Oh,
hell.
exactly.
You know, because the
Well,
royal
it's-
family
it's more
would
that-
be suspect then.
With some stranger stepping
It's
in
more
the
that, like,
CEO at a time like
because
this.
like the objective truth is that like real life incest is horrific and affects a lot of people and
I understand the
is
power
almost
of
always an abusive
Oh,
thing.
I'm sure you do.
And it needs to be legislated
Lilith and I have
heavily,
some business matters to
and like
discuss.
the rights of victims need to be fought for heavily. But now they're sort of just going to chuck all of this dumb kink shit into the mix. It makes the bad thing less bad, and it makes the thing that isn't as bad seem worse. And that's
Yeah.
just, it's not good for people's trust in our
I see what you're up
legal
to.
I
systems.
don't think you do. Gregory
Yeah.
is too stupid to understand that the most poisonous creatures put on the prettiest displays.
How does her
around.
dress work?
Then you also know that
Look
poison
how it flares
is a
out.
defense
Mm.
against
Do you reckon it's aluminium?
Are you calling my brother a predator?
I'm saying that I have the drive to succeed. Perhaps you've never.
Yeah, exactly, Alex. Like,
You think clawing your way up from the gutter?
and it's like looking at incest porn is like 2 years in jail,
There's no need.
or and
I have
owning incest porn
I'll be
is
calling
5
my
years.
lawyer before I ever work with you.
Well,
Yeah, I have a theory that the way that fascism works is you kind of make
Hey, how
a
are you?
million little trivial things very, very illegal, but you don't enforce them. And then when you have someone who you want to nail for something because they say something that you don't agree with as the leader or the controlling group, you figure out which one of these million random little dumb laws that
This
have,
area is a
5 years
restricted
imprisonment,
area and I
whatever,
can't let you in.
whichever one you can pin them on, you
Yeah.
can then imprison them for that. And so then suddenly it's like, well, everyone's doing something illegal because there are a billion
Because we
laws
made
against all
everything
these trivial
illegal.
things, and all of them can send you to prison.
Yeah.
So don't speak out against the power, or you'll get imprisoned for, stepping on a
Oh.
caterpillar or something.
For a second, I was like, "Wait, how is she invisible in the mirror and in the window?" And then I realized it's a mirror.
She's behind Pearl.
Yeah.
Or she could be a vampire. You never know.
Wait, how the fuck
We
do I
don't
get
know.
upstairs? I just go up the stairs. That's how I get upstairs. Yeah, no, it's bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit, and I'm so fucking tired of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The flesh will shiver and the nerves will shake.
So wait, can you be patient?
She's not actually a target yet. It feels like this whole elusive target mission is basically just do the mission story. That's the only way you're gonna do it.
They always try to motivate you to dislike your target, which makes sense. You don't want to be going after a puppy or something.
Yeah. It's kind of
But her
difficult when it's a
motivation-
real life celebrity.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was just thinking her speech was supposed to be, I think, the motivating force, but she was like, it was a very ambiguous speech.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know what her deal is. She's like, we need to stop looking forward and start looking to the past.
And then he was just like,
To
all
try
right,
to-
before you take over the world. It's like, well,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, she saw me. I don't want to do it again. I'm too tired. Oh, wait, I don't think I can.
Tell you were cuddling.
Can I even attempt again now? I don't even know. I don't care. I was getting bored by that. I'm too tired. Okay. Hitman 3. So, did we watch this cutscene? I don't remember.
Let's find out.
We turn now to the data leak bombshell causing shockwaves across the world. The so-called ICA files. The disclosure of...
You win. So, what happened?
I do remember the evil bad corporation.
You're correct, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair.
You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.
We did watch that cutscene.
I'm still a bit weirded out by Diana being a turncoat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how she could be motivated by changing the company from the inside.
Because she's never really been one to, like, seek personal revenge. You know? Not for her parents, anyway.
Well, and even if she did, it's not like Agent 47, like, does this stuff because he wants to kill random people.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been a paid mission.
I found something.
There was a paid mission where he killed her.
Buenos Aires International Airport this morning.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
So watch this.
Heralds.
Trail entered the airport.
But turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law
what's wrong
firm
with his
Morgan
mouth?
Yates and Cohn. And get this, he's hosting his
It's a
retirement party
moustache.
today.
Oh.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a
Extra
message.
cheese.
She needs my help.
Could have fooled
Or
me.
filter wine by the
You
sound of it.
don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess.
We don't talk about absolution.
Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Right. Just a little bit of warmth. Just giving you so much help.
Oh, no. I don't know which is the original starting point. Is it this one or this one? I guess this one. There was a weird point in one of the episodes, and I can't remember how it was said now, but Spock says, like, the word telekinesis. But, like, it's said so weirdly because they obviously, like, just made up the word. And it was like, telekinesis, or something like that. It was worse than that. I can't remember what it, like, the way he said it.
But he puts emphasis on the wrong part.
Yeah.
Because you're not an idiot. That's just
Yeah. Stuff like that's really interesting where you see like the first use of something, or like something gets invented for the TV show, and as you say, like it'll be pronounced weird or like used poorly, and you watch it in a modern context and you're like, wow, they really fucked that up. But actually, like they were the first ones to do it. That they literally invented a concept that was so resonant that it's now been done to death.
It was something stupid like what Alex says, where it's like telekinesis or something like that. It's just like really not the way anyone says it.
Jarring. Yeah.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my
It's
side
Kirk,
for
and
long.
he says is
Whatever your plan
telekinesis.
I'll
That's
help
it.
you if I can.
Telekinesis.
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
These folks are standing in random positions.
The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the peak and we are good. And look at that gorgeous view. You know it will be worth it. Everyone's going to be beyond jealous.
Oh, you're so right. The color.
Senor, I feel you're violating my personal space here.
It's got to ruin that shot.
Yes.
2, 1.
For more than 2
Our old
decades,
friends.
New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Co.
Oh,
Jeez, can you believe these people? I think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let them get to you, Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Fine, you're right. For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Co. has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the greed is good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth Morgan, Don Yates, and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed... Hey, asshole!
You are not in the shot.
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Co. has been among the most... For more than 2 decades, New York-based... Hey, ass!
Hey, ass.
For more than 2 decades...
Oh my lord, is that out here a cuckoo?
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm...
She's not giving up.
Oh, Gretchen will be so jealous.
Yeah.
Here, little buddy. Come on. Look at that orange rufous crest. It's so adorable. And those yellow rings around the eyes. I mean, they fade in captivity. I've never seen them quite so vivid before. Oh, this is a rare treat. Oh well, mustn't be late. The Gera's fairly common in these parts after all. I'll get a picture later.
So strange, man. Is that a QR code? Everyone loves
Everyone
to
looks good
scan it.
suspenders.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he said.
Oh.
Oh. Guns at the gate are a bit unwelcoming.
Could have got his outfit, I guess.
Which is quite funny because you're almost basically in his outfit.
I know, yeah.
Aaron Ford Jr., I'm with the firm. Don Yates is expecting me.
Okay, checks out. But leave the paperwork with me.
Absolutely
I feel like
not.
given that he's like
Mr. Yates asked me specifically
your
to bring
size,
him these
build, and
documents.
bald,
You don't want to
he
keep
was a
Mr.
very
Yates
obvious, like,
waiting.
useless
Yeah.
guy.
What are you? Some kind of office clerk?
I am a junior partner with Morgan, Yates & Co., the most powerful law firm on the continent. Now enough of this foolishness. Let me through.
Okay, I'm just messing with you. Step right in, Junior.
Oh.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Seems like you're not cleared to come through here.
Why did... What? What's... How? I don't understand how he's whipped.
Morgan Yates & Co. And it's because he has a better offer.
He's a founding
Yeah.
partner in the most powerful.
May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, senor. Enjoy the party. Hi.
Am I not allowed to walk across here when they're dancing? It's a huge fucking
Not the
dancing...
markings.
Yeah. Oh, free wine?
Thank you. So, you must know everything that goes on at the event. Care to give me the lowdown?
Let's see. Most of the guests have already arrived. And let me tell you, it's like a Forbes 500 convention in there. Most are
does that
high-profile
mean?
clients of Morgan, Yates & Co. But the Yateses...
What did you say, corpse?
Forbes.
Word is, they're still up at
Oh.
the house.
They haven't made an entrance yet. Curious. Any idea why?
Well, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but word is that Yates was in a great mood this morning, but that all changed when the letter arrived.
The letter?
Yeah, an honest to God letter delivered by courier. I mean,
Full of rich pricks.
Anyway,
Hmm.
it must have been bad news because
Forbes 500 is the 500
Whoa!
richest.
You see that guy was just walking across the umbrella
Isabel, one of the maids who
No, I
in the
missed
background. Well,
Hell of a
easy.
dancer.
47, go easy on the fucking wine, Jesus.
Yeah, right?
You should check it out if you're
The tiny
interested in
sips.
winemaking. It's Harvard season after all.
I might just do that. Thank you for your time, miss.
Right. Pleasant evening, senor.
Put that down, 47.
Thank God it's 5 p.m.
Fucking
Sounds
sipping it
easy,
like
yeah.
it's orange juice. I do find it funny when they have the words in both English and another language, but they're so basically the same that it's kind of like, do you really need it? Reception or reception.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever. See that guy over there?
I don't know whether you get this in the UK, but I find it funny in Australia that cosmetics often will have French or Italian, and they won't translate, but they only do it if the word is basically the same.
Certainly, senor. This is the
You underestimate how dense some people are.
tasting room where we have
What is the reception? I don't know.
upstairs, the dining and bar area, and over to your left are the bathrooms. If you peek over the railing, you can look down onto our state-of-the-art fermentation area. You can't go down though. Staff only, I'm afraid.
Thank you. Most helpful.
So, I definitely know that there's a way you can, like, kill the targets in this level by squishing them with a machine. Because of RT Game, who... And I think he did this again recently. I think the first one time he did this was when this game came out. And he just put a whole load of people's bodies in there and squashed them all. But RT did another one very recently where he literally like knocked out basically every single NPC in the level and dragged them down there and put them in the machine. I didn't watch the outcome because I didn't get around to it, but yeah. It's kind of amazing.
That sounds good. I might have to watch that later.
Yeah. RT in this game, a devious combination, yeah. The vid is worth a watch. I was watching him live as he was just like dragging each body in there one by one, and I was just like, I can't stay for this, I have to go. He's gonna be here forever. The game breaks down completely. Oh no. Well, because it's not used to rendering like everyone, and especially like calculating the ragdolls and everything. Up to a point where I think the devs had to look at his save. I love that.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice.
This is so weird. I have no idea.
Tanks are accident prone. If the pump malfunctions, the tanks overflow. This has happened before, provoking an appearance from Don Yates. It's likely to happen again.
We have found, in the past week, 2 worms just in the house, on the floor, wriggling around.
Oh.
I cannot even begin to imagine what would lead a worm that lives in the soil to end up in the middle of the house.
What about the cats?
Well, so the cat was playing with one of them, and that's how he found it. But like, the worm would have to have made its way into the house through like the door labyrinth. We don't have any soil or dirt or compost or anything inside the house that it could live in. it's just I don't know. It's just if it was any other kind of insect, it's like, yeah, well, they can, you know, wander in or fly in or whatever. They can make their way inside. But like a worm needs to be underground and it will seek soil. So for it to have found its way all the way inside the house, Arrow just found one in his bedroom. He's like, how are these worms getting in?
Are the cats not
It's
bringing
just
them
so
in
bizarre.
from outside?
Well, the cats don't go outside. They're indoor cats.
Oh, okay.
So like, just by what vector? It's very strange.
Hmm.
It's just... Yeah, we've all been there.
God, I'm that kind of tired where I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just knock him out now. You know, like I'm not even like.
Just get the job done.
Yeah, just fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Should be alright.
All these pipes and pumps are making me want to play Satisfactory.
Maybe I can lure him. Oh god. Didn't need to lure him. There's nowhere to hide his body, is there? Be in here. Cinema. Sign.
Why would the door of the cinema be behind the...
Because it's not built yet. That's why. Okay, there's the thing.
He's loading.
I've experienced that in the past with slugs randomly appearing in the middle of the house. Yeah, we used to get slugs in the house before this one. Where is he looking? But that was because we had a shit house. Oh god, Swoosh, what have you done? That just popped up on my screen in like bright blue. Alright, let this play.
Hey Beef, it's Hennyman recently. My Agent 47 is such a dad, oh no. Wait, I'm sorry, no, I didn't mean it, UK
Oh god,
police. He's not my real dad. Shit, gotta run on my emergency escape motorbike. Oh no, the getaway bike won't start. Thank God, I can get away just like that sweaty weasel in the royal family.
Oh god, don't call him a sweaty weasel. Ugh. Well, I mean, he is that, but like, ugh. How long did it take you to make sure that that was gonna make those noises properly? He can't sweat? He says he famously does not sweat? Well, it's probably because he's fucking inbred.
It was this whole... Oh man, if you missed it. I mean, don't watch the interview because it's rage-inducing, but his whole, like, argument for, like, I didn't do anything wrong, hinges on him being unable to sweat. That's his, like, smoking gun.
Whoa.
They said that I was sweaty, but I can't sweat.
Picture of him very much sweating
Right.
so much that his shirt is drenched. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I've just been seeing the headlines. I don't wanna learn more about that man than I need to.
Yeah, no. It's like looking in a toilet.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what's in there, just leave it there.
But it's so fucking funny that like you said, it's like, oh, porn bad, but royal family is fine. Thank you, Zwoosh, for the resub for 55 months and the massive distraction. I forgot what I was saying. What you were saying? Who was saying something? Someone was saying something. Oh yeah, the slugs.
You know that much.
The slugs in the house I was in before this one. It's because it was a shit house. Like, it was falling apart at the seams. It was moldy. You know, like, there were no doors on some of the doorways, and the ones that were doors were just, like, fucking... didn't even look like doors. It just looked like someone got a piece of wood that a roundabout fit the size of it and then put it in there.
door shaped.
So that this is
board,
because
yeah.
of our landlord, lady landlord, who we lived with, and she was. I've said it before. She just wanted to do everything herself, but she was shit at DIY. So it was just
Yeah.
like it was just
Yeah.
bad. It was very bad.
Yeah.
And anyway, we got the cat, and for some reason she decided to put the cat food bowl in the living room, which was like at the front of the house, instead of the kitchen where it would make sense to put the cat food bowl. And then so we started getting slugs that I guess just knew it was there, and they were just kind of coming up underneath the front door and like into the living room. And she didn't do anything to fix it. There was like slug trails over the cat food, like going through the living room. And of course, the things with slugs is that if there's a trail, they'll follow it because they know that the trail probably goes to food. And yeah, fucking yeah.
Maybe they're just here to admire my workmanship.
And eventually I just moved the food bowl to the kitchen, and we were just like, and I cleaned the stuff. There was so many things that I was like, I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I doing this? You know, like that poor rabbit.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for this rabbit that was, someone basically broke up with their girlfriend. She moved in with us, and she brought her rabbit with us. Meanwhile, the girlfriend is like, I don't even know what was happening, but the girlfriend was like trying to get in touch with her, and like, it was a mess. But anyway, she brought the rabbit with her, but like the rabbit was just sitting in this cage, and it was way too small of a cage for the rabbit, and that's it. It was just in the cage day and night.
Yeah.
You know, she was never around to feed it. She was never around to clean the cage. We literally took it out the back of the house and hosed it down with how bad it was. And I was just like, this poor fucking rabbit. And I'm like, especially like after having my rats and like giving them so much love and so much attention, and I'm like, why is it like? I just like people like I don't know. I was just like she doesn't deserve to have this rabbit, you know. Like
people are funny with animals like that.
Yeah.
Some people just don't think about it. Like, what's that called? It's like a form of empathy where you can imagine. I think theory of the mind is that is the word for it. Where you can imagine someone else's perspective. Some people just don't have that ability to go like, what would this animal feel in this situation? Like that thought process that's automatic to I hope most people. For some people it's just not. They just don't think about it automatically. Like you have to be made to think about like, yeah, but how would you feel in this situation? If you had the cognition like of a rabbit and the behavior of a rabbit, would this be enough? Would this be good?
Yeah. And I'm just like, and the rabbit was just like not happy, because like I remember the very few times where because it was also like, well, we can't let it roam around the living room because it's gonna fucking chew the wires of everything. You know, what she needs to do is she needs to give it a space to run around in and be here to look after it. So the very few times that we did take the rabbit out of its cage, it sat underneath the sofa and did nothing. It was clearly like just unhappy. And it's just like, and then I think about my rats, and my rats were so good. You know, they would come and they would sniff at me. They would come and see what is interesting. They would cuddle with me. They would just like boggle. And I'm just like, that rabbit should have been able to do that. Because I know rabbits are smart as well. Like, rabbits are very smart and probably great pets and probably show affection to people that look after them. And it was kind of clear. It's like this rabbit was just like, no, leave me alone. Like, go away.
You've just reminded me of a thing that I haven't thought about for like 10 years. When I was younger, when I was living at home, my room was next to a bathroom that had like a door that adjoined the bedroom as well as hallway, and we kept the guinea pig hutch in there, and it was always up against the wall, and when the guinea pigs were in there, This was back when television would run through a coax cable from an antenna on the roof, and I got like a little TV in card for my computer. I'm dating myself here, aging myself.
Oh my god, what did I do?
Whoa. It smells so good and then so
oh my god.
bad.
What the fuck? I was just expecting like a little
God, it'd be expensive cleaning that up.
Oh my god.
You can just tell that's one of those things that would look like it would be a day's work to clean up, but would probably tank a business.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, anyway, I would the plug for the antenna to the roof was on the other side of the bathroom, so the cable had to run through the bathroom, and it ran behind the guinea pig hutch, and the number of times that I had to replace this cable because the guinea pigs would just chew through it.
Yeah.
It was like I was buying them in 2s and 3s because every month there would just be like a little hole nibbled.
Yeah.
Should probably be more resourceful and move the cable elsewhere, but I was like teenager and dumb.
The drain. Please, I'm dying to know. Was it you? No. You. No one wants to burn up this vision.
Yeah, I know someone was gonna say it. It had to be you.
Assume is a bold and poignant tribute to man's boundless stupidity. I see.
Yeah, silverfish are not that bad from what I know. Silverfish are just like there. They're just kind of like, I always thought they were creepy. Like, I used to get silverfish in my dad's house, and the first time I saw them, I was just like, what the fuck is that? What is it? What are these things?
All over her ancestral vineyard. Nobody.
It had to be me. It had to be you.
Show's over, people. Clear the floor. There's no way you can clean this mess up. Oh, and somebody get Mr. Vargas a towel and a shot of horse tranquilizer. How many millions?
Okay, so I don't really know.
First, the Burnwood thing.
Like, how do I kill him now?
My big day. What did I ever do to deserve this? Oh well. Back into the fray.
I'm too tired to think. I'm just like hoping. I'm hoping that these targets will just kill themselves. like all I have to do is
creating
look.
Occupational hazards.
Yeah, like I'll look at them and their head will explode. Oh, same Zwoosh. We are the same right now. But I don't understand how that was an opportunity to kill him, because he was surrounded by people right out in the open the whole time. And was I supposed to not do anything? Was I supposed to, like, explode something?
Can you electrify wine?
Yeah, but what do I have to electrify it with? Can you turn the power to the exposed wiring on? There is no exposed wiring. That's like a tube thing.
What does it say when you hover over it?
It says repair wire plug, but that was just needed to... Oh, wait. Oh, I had to have this, probably. Oh.
That's good to know.
Well, there's a fuel cell somewhere in the building, I guess. Why would the mission story be like, you find a wrench, find a screwdriver, but not be find a fuel cell? Surely find a fuel cell would be part of that. Oh, there's the fuel cell. It's right there. But I didn't know I needed it. I'm also tired. I got done watching a 15-hour stream like 3 hours ago. Wow. I could not do a 15-hour stream. The longest stream I think I ever did was like 11 hours. And it was my first year like stream anniversary thingy. when I was like trying to do like what other streamers do before I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do.
Such a long time to stream for.
Yeah, and I made one of the like milestones for like subs was 12-hour stream. I couldn't even make it 12 hours. I could only do 11 hours before I was just like, I'm fucking gone. Leave me alone. Oh, it was an electrical wire. It just wasn't turned on. I just thought it was like a pump. Turn on high voltage power outlet. Okay. Yeah, it's weird that that wasn't part of the mission story. Okay, so I guess I just do it again, but this time I electrocute him.
Okay.
Okay. They were doing the whole Amanda the Adventurer series since they only played for the third game. Wait, who? What? Who's Amanda? The demo? Who's the demo?
Oh, it's a horror game. That's right.
The
Amanda the Adventurer is like a horror game that it looks like a Dora the Explorer character.
No, but who is the streamer? I don't. Never mind then. I don't. I know that person. That's all I can say.
Who was it then? Which of you ear-defining geniuses just poured half the goddamn harvest into the drain? Please, I'm dying
My auntie, who I adore, is very, very into wine in a very non-pretentious but deep way. Like she's not snooty or elitist about it at all, but she loves trying different wines, and it is funny, for like the last 15 years she has said to me like, my days of buying wine are over, I just need to get through what I've got here because I probably got enough for the rest of my life. And then every time that I see her, she's always bought a couple of bottles of wine. She's not a problematic drinker or anything. She'll have it with like friends and for dinner and stuff like that. But God, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, visiting vineyards. I've only been to vineyards with her like once or twice, and I'm amazed at how like stressful a supposedly relaxing experience can be, because you're there with the people that make it, and you're trying it. And I'll try it, and I'll be like, yes, I can taste that this is different to wines that I've had before, and the difference is really, really interesting. But I have difficulty articulating flavor profiles and smells.
Someone was still in the wine. Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh no, you are messed up. I'm gonna get help.
What do you mean? What did I do?
I know. You're messed up, I'm gonna get help. It's a strange thing to say.
I haven't been to a vineyard, but I have. What do you mean? I'm just near the. I have been to a whiskery vineyard.
Oh yeah.
One rum?
Distillery.
Distillery. That's the word. Yeah, because I mean, there's the Bracken Beacons, and was it just like? Oh God. Oh. I just got like, I feel like someone just force choked my forehead.
Oh. Is Wales big on whiskey, being close to Scotland, or?
We are not close to Scotland, no. But we do have some distilleries here, yeah. But we have Penderyn is the one that I went to. Mont probably is, yeah. That's like our most well-known one, but there's probably like some smaller ones here and there because it's like Brecon Beacons, mountain ranges with spring water and all that stuff and natural and and they have a distillery there, and I went to that one, and it was cool. Whiskey isn't really my thing, and well, alcohol in general isn't really my thing. I've never really, like, I just
got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, but I also haven't experimented with it to find it. Like, the only stuff I like is like fizzy drink stuff. So like any alcopop thing or anything that just doesn't taste like ass, basically. Is he still in wine? Can't tell. No.
I think getting into whiskey or even coffee, it's more of a like. The best analogy I can think of is it's like how a dog explores flavor. Because you know how dogs just eat anything? Like anything. Anything that's like interesting, they'll eat.
Yeah.
As opposed to anything that is sweet or like, tickles those or gives, the things that you consider to be really automatically delicious, like lollies and soft drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They'll just try stuff because it tastes interesting. And I feel like coffee tastes interesting, whiskey tastes interesting, wine tastes interesting, but only when you've sort of had a few of them side by side to compare and you start going like, oh, that difference is an interesting thing to consider. It's a very different experience to like normal eating or normal drinking.
Yeah.
And I think without that sort of mindset, I can totally see that it would just hold no appeal whatsoever. Because if you give someone whiskey for the first time and you're like, try this, and you don't tell them what it is, no one on the planet is going to be like, oh, delicious, fantastic. I'd like some more, please. They'll always be like, this is extremely strong and acerbic, and you have to like sit with it for a while.
It's like why? Yeah. Well, it's like I also just never really tried wine. Like I had like a cup, like a sip when we used to go to France, and I would just be like, "This is disgusting." Like, so it's like I don't get it. I don't understand.
I think the best way to try it, similar to whiskey and everything else, I recommend people are trying it and they don't have a taste for it. You should have like very small portions and you should have like 4 or 5 different types. Because it's only by tasting the difference that you actually sort of go like, oh, now I can kind of see the appeal of this. Which on its own, like saying it out loud, it sounds silly. Like, how can knowing the difference between something be satisfying enough that you want to consume more of it? But that is, for me at least, the thing that's made me like wine and coffee and whiskey.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And it's like I didn't even really experiment with alcohol in even terms of like trying different beers and trying different ciders or anything. But it was because like, and I'm sure you probably have this in Australia, but maybe not to the same degree, is there's a huge problem with binge drinking in the UK. And growing up, there was a huge problem with, I mean, I was, as a teenager, going and hanging around with friends on the weekend in places where, they were just getting drunk. That's the whole purpose was just to get drunk. And it was underage, you know. And I didn't really care about being underage, except for the fact that we always used, with the spot that everyone used to go to was literally right behind a police station. So I was like, are you all fucking stupid?
That's peak teenager.
Yeah.
I love it.
But like everyone would just be around me
they'll
getting.
Never think to check here.
Yeah.
They'll never think to check here, bro.
Everyone was just getting absolutely pissed all the time, and I was just that kind of teenager where I was just like, I don't like this. Like everyone is behaving different. Everyone's behaving stupid, and I don't want anything to do with it.
Being the sober person in a room full of people who are drunk or stoned or whatever, it's the most boring shit in the universe.
Yeah.
Because that's the entire thing, right? Is like, and it's the big reason why it's a problem for teenagers is if you drink, then things aren't boring anymore. Like those boring conversations, you can have those same conversations 100 times because your brain isn't remembering anything that you're saying. So you can chat all night and
Yeah.
feel like the whole night was
It's been
interesting
a
when
long
actually
time since I've been drunk.
yeah,
I don't think I've ever actually been like fully drunk. But then it's like I don't really know what fully drunk means. Like I don't think I ever want to be the kind of level of drunk where you can't remember the night you had, you know? I've never been that drunk. And I'm
I'd
just
say
like,
that's what fully drunk is, yeah.
yeah, and I've never had it, and I'm like, and I don't think I want to. The furthest I've been is like beyond tipsy, but I can still
Yeah.
remember what it was like and what it felt like.
There's a Michelin Web sketch that I think puts things into perspective really well, which is this it's like a pint and a half or something. I'm going to find the name of it. It's the Inebriati, I think, is the name of it. And it's a phenomenal sketch because, and I think it describes this well. I don't think that unless you're like an actual chemically dependent alcoholic, or you're drinking to medicate against something else, like self-medicate against something else, I don't think anyone really likes being drunk. What people like is being slightly less than drunk. That thing that you describe where you're just slightly beyond tipsy.
Yeah.
And in this Inebriati sketch, basically these people come to a conclusion that everything can be done better when you've had just slightly less than two drinks. So you drink a pint and then you drink not quite the second pint. Like you almost get through it, but not quite. And that puts you in the exact perfect zone to do anything. And they take over the world with this. They become like an Illuminati secret force that takes over the world with this superpower from drinking slightly less than two drinks. And it all comes crumbling down when someone finishes their second drink. It's a great sketch, but I think it sort of there's that, and there's a movie with, oh no, what's his name? There's a movie about being slightly drunk all the time. It won a bunch of awards. It's just called Drunk. Okay, came out in 2020. It has who's the actor? He's in video games as well. Oh no, another round. Mads Mikkelsen is in it, and he plays this Danish bloke who tries to be just slightly drunk, but 24/7. Him and a group of friends, and the idea is that like when you've had just a little bit of alcohol, your mood's elevated, your socially your social inhibitions are lowered, but you're not stupid yet, and you're not forgetful yet, and you're not emotionally you're still able to emotionally regulate all those sorts of things. But yeah, it's a hard thing to get there and stay there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't try.
Yeah. I'd always say whenever I'm with folk, I'd rather be the sober one in a sea of drunks because one of us has to get folk home. I mean, I was too young to drive. But, yeah. Never go out with folk who can get drunk because that's responsibility. Well, I just had a bad. It was just a bad upbringing with alcohol. Like not in like the worst case scenario that I know some people can have, but like just the fact that like I just didn't like what alcohol did to people, you know?
Yeah.
Especially because everyone was just binging it and just like the only purpose of drinking alcohol was to just get smashed. And I just didn't like that, really.
It really does depend on your group, doesn't it?
And then and then there was also just like so many things that I saw and learned about with peer pressure and stuff like that. Anti-drinking campaigns, and I was a very easily anxious kid, so I was just like, well, I don't want to become addicted to alcohol, you know, so I think there's that part of it as well, is that I know you can rely on things like drugs and alcohol for help with anxiety, and that I don't want that. because like
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
friends have been like, oh well, why didn't you try this you know, like gummy, you know, and I'm like, no, because like all it takes in my head, at least, or the way that I see it, all it takes is for me to try that gummy and be like, oh yeah, this does help me feel relaxed, and then that's immediately like a slippery slope, you know. Especially because I've seen some people who just they're just high 24/7, and then they drive high, and I'm like, no, that's not good.
There are healthy options with that stuff. Like I know I have a friend who has a prescription for CBD, which is because there's like THC and CBD
Yeah.
in marijuana, and CBD doesn't affect your cognition, but over time it can affect your anxiety in a positive way. But yeah, I think the key thing is just not self-medicating most of the time. Like you need like a third party there to be
Yeah.
overseeing it, to go like, no, you're just doing this because, well, I mean, like a lot of people would say that they're self-medicating, but really they're doing other things as well. Like it's doing other things for them as well, and that's sort of primarily why they're doing it, and that's where it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with that mindset of like, if it looks appealing, then don't do it. Like opiates, obviously, like they must be a shitload of fun because people ruin their lives trying to get more. So I'm never going to touch the stuff. And
Yeah.
if I'm in hospital for anything, I desperately don't want to be on anything that's like a benzo or an opiate as a painkilling medication, because I don't want to know what that feeling is, because I know it will be great, and I worry that afterwards I'll be like, oh, that was great. If I could have that again, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I get you. Lived next to a shitty pub nearly all my life. Oh, pub. I was like, pub? A pub sounds lovely. I get what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, there was that as well. Like, my stepdad he just got drunk. He always gets stupid drunk, like, regularly. And he's been through a lot of shit in his life. And I know that's how he copes with it, is by just getting shit-faced. And funnily enough, it's not really... This is not my story to tell, but the housemate that didn't look after that rabbit, she also has had to do with some very traumatic shit. And again, her way of dealing with that is just to get absolutely shit-faced. She used to get shit-faced regularly. She used to get so shit-faced that we would be speaking to her new girlfriend, like, the mornings after, where she would be absolutely drunk. She would just be yelling in the hallway of the house at, like, 4 a.m. or, like, screaming, crying. And her new girlfriend would be talking to her, like, the day after that, and she'd be like, oh yeah, she pissed the bed again, you know. And it would just because she would just drink and drink and drink and drink, and then just, like, go unconscious. And I would just see that, and I would just be like, I can't, I don't want to be, I don't want that to be the way I cope with things.
Been living alone here for what, 6 years?
Have a good night, Swoosh.
Yes, well, I have a CBT joke. Well, anecdote. Constant variable transmission is another thing that has the acronym CBT. I don't know whether I need to tell the chat that there is a kink CBT acronym, but there is, and you can Google it if you like. We bought a new car, like, I don't know, it'd be close to 10 years ago now. Well, new in inverted commas. We bought a car that was new to us, and it had constant variable transmission, which is it's like the gearbox, instead of having a series of gears that you shift between, it's almost like two cones that move against each other to change the differential torque. And I found the mechanism really interesting, and I was talking to my new boss at the time. She's no longer we no longer work together, but and she's great. But I was talking to her about it. I'm like, yeah, we got a new car. It has CBT, and she turned to me and she was like, isn't is that the right acronym? I think that you might be talking about a kink thing. And it was great because it was like, oh, cool, my boss knows. My boss knows what that is and assumes that must be the
That's
only acronym
funny.
for it.
It's
yeah,
funny
like
that
just
people
this.
can know the acronym for the kink and not the therapy, or like
Yes,
it's
yeah,
like,
not cognitive behavioral therapy, but cock
yeah,
and ball torture. It was just like, now I know that you're kinky. Like, what do you call that? Where you've revealed yourself.
yeah.
You've accidentally revealed yourself to me. Like,
If that doesn't say
like
anything about our society, you know.
well, it's like the moment in that Inglorious Bastards where the guy holds up his three fingers and says 3 drinks, and the Nazi looks at the fingers because Germans don't use that hand gesture to indicate 3. They put their thumb up instead of their 3 fingers, and it just like tells him like, oh, this guy is a Westerner disguised as a Nazi.
Yeah.
It's one of those like moments where you're like, oh, now I see who you are, and you don't realize, but I do.
I just want to find a way in.
I tried that shaving cream treatment. It worked great.
Self-reported, that's the term, Graphie, yeah.
It saved me a small fortune replacing my work stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, can I go that way?
It's a beautiful place
Yeah, I don't.
to get lost in.
Yeah. Well, I'm not lost. I'm just like, there's no way there that isn't with guards in the way. And they're all like, no.
Hmm.
No, you can't. Go away.
Could you put him in the vat, or would you be seen?
I mean, I don't know why I'm wearing this disguise, but I can go back to this man. Wait, where's his body? Oh, I put it in the thing. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta find a different way there.
Excuse me, Mr. Flowers? What is it? What?
Can I go in here? I don't need to go in here. Mission story missed. What did I do? Huh? What did I do wrong? The window of opportunity is passed. Oh. Alright. So I guess I just kill her then?
So I start blasting.
Like, yeah, what does that mean? I guess... what do I mean? What do that mean? I know what that means. It means like... Oh. Tactical wetsuit. Why is it... why? This is still a hostile disguise. What? Why is the tactical wetsuit there if it doesn't... What? Who's got a wetsuit in their locker room that doesn't fit with the environment?
It's to go feed the wine sharks. You have to dive in and...
Yeah, why is there a wetsuit in a vineyard? What? That's so that
just explained it.
I'm not the weird one or tired one that's like having a weird reaction to a wetsuit. That just doesn't make sense.
What's down below? Down in that hole.
Oh, I guess I wasted a shit ton of time running around, so now that I know where to go, I can just...
yeah, true, fair enough.
could just reload. How long was I just wandering around for?
Well, you're getting your cardio, it's good. The heart rate up.
Yeah. It was talking about him asking for something to be brought up to him. Why would you have a wetsuit in a vineyard? Exactly! Okay. Well, there's that guy, but I can't be
wine
him.
sharks.
This one is an undiscovered one, so we just have to get there, and then when we get there, it will reveal what the thing is.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground, and returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors feels just incredibly profound.
Our goal here at Getty Yates is simple. From our state-of-the-art
Sounds like Shadowlands.
to our carefully nurtured breed, handpicked with loving care by the local experts.
A word to the wise,
Man, I love this architecture.
Mission story miss. What? Okay, yeah, it has something to do with me opening
right as
this.
you open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what? I don't understand. But then how do I get up there then? I need to get up there. And there's like too many men around that are just like security men. And then it's like, okay, well, I'll go take one of these guys' disguises. But then they're all like chilling in a van. It's the people having a conversation in that room? Is it? No, it's not, because the thing is up there. I need to get up there. What? No, what are you talking about? And it doesn't pop up saying mission story revealing. Well, fine, I'll just go over here.
Is there a private wine cellar?
No, yeah.
There's a sommelier serving a rare bottle of wine at a private meeting, apparently.
I don't think that's... Yeah, I think I just need to... I think I need to go this way. Is that a potato? No. No, no. I think something to do with me, like, opening up that big door, like, triggered something that was just like, oh, sorry, you can't do this now.
I think it starts something which automatically stops something else.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I'll put you here.
Huh. The rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's
Whoa. 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 What was that?
Listen to them. On high alert. We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing's gonna happen.
I know. But when you start thinking like that, that's when it does.
Who are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Just a standby for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine. I'll just...
Don Yates has the snipers on high alert. They await a picture ID and kill order from the guards on the ground. Yates himself is clearly off limits, but Tamara Vidal is a different matter.
Practice my lip reading.
Steal a spotter's earpiece.
Yeah.
What? That... Oh, there's something inside them doing it. Okay.
The divers.
It's the men in wetsuits.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a wetsuit in a vineyard? How is there a fire at sea parks?
Are you sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who could take my head off from 1,000 yards away.
They're bored out of their wits. Go on, just pick something. It'll be fun.
Okay, let's see. I'll take that watermelon.
Falcon, I have a target request.
Standing by for visual ID. Use your camera. Over.
Falcon, sending target ID. Over.
I see it. Standing by for kill order. Over.
Take the shot.
Target is down. Over.
This doesn't seem stealthy at all. Because I'm just gonna walk up to her, take a photo of her, and just be like, kill. And then they'll be like, huh?
Your disguise is really good, though.
Yeah.
I think it means that you can access just about anywhere.
Is this gonna be one of those scenarios that, like, they're gonna be able to shoot her from anywhere? Like, through a wall? Yeah, you thought they'd at least put it on the don't shoot list, yeah.
Falcon, I have a confirmed security threat. This is no drill. Over.
I don't have a clear shot. Reposition target into line of sight. Over.
Talk to Diana.
Corvo, got a message from the boss.
Orvo from Dishonored?
Here we have a Cabernet Sauvignon. A particularly well. What have you got? You'll find it out.
Ma'am, enjoying the party.
A bit crowded for my taste.
Have you been down to the gardens? It's remote, quiet. You'd like it. Bring your friend.
I might just do that. She could use a bit of downtime. If only it weren't for the muscle. They follow us everywhere, I'm afraid.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Excuse me.
We trust in you, Private.
Say, since you're not leaving my side, would you mind slipping down to the garden? I'm dying for a smoke, and I don't want to bother anybody.
Diana will lead Tamara out into the open area.
A bit of systemic nudging and public opinion falls flat on his back. Bunch of lemmings.
Our Cabernet Sauvignon.
Anyway,
is
lead the way.
renowned for its complexity. You're likely to recognize notes of raisin, blackberry fert,
Blackberry Thard.
So you need to take those guys out, yeah. I reckon you can push that guy over the railing.
Hold
An
on.
obvious one.
Target just reappeared. Confirm kill order. Over.
Maybe use a coin?
Jeez, how many have you had?
Ooh.
You've seen death in the CIA as a herald. You've done some harrowing things. Don't tell me you've never.
Oops.
Hold on a second.
Wait, no.
Not even one. I don't much care for dying. And hey, perhaps we never need to. They're doing some amazing things with reverse aging over at Ether.
Diana's just like... Diana's just watching this and being like...
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, 47.
Also the lives of millions of people.
Nice.
It has to happen.
Nice and smooth.
It can't
Take
not
the shot.
happen.
Over.
You can be behind the wheel.
Holy shit, she fucking cartwheeled off!
Whoa.
Oh my
Really
god.
tough shot.
And she would have become a threat, I'm sure. It's just...
Oh.
You're not supposed to get to know them.
Oh my god. body hidden. Yeah.
Yeah. A Russian judge gives 2 out of 10.
I'd love to see that in the Olympics, yeah. With a strange mission end music. Oh, we got an achievement, apparently. Oh, we could have danced with Diana, apparently.
Hmm.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
It really isn't, Diana.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Mm.
Confront the new power behind Providence. Oh, we can't get anything. No, can't get anything.
He was wearing a tie for a second.
Oh, Providence members may be eliminated.
We need to find a catchy name for it. For when we go commercial, I mean.
You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their minds wiped?
Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the Siren erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of cycles, we'll be able to isolate the effects to individual memories. Imagine if you could pluck out childhood traumas. Breakups. Combat trauma. You guys should be over the moon.
What are you talking about? I love waking up in a cold sweat with a scream stuck in my throat. So, what would you call it then? Your catchy, off-the-counter name.
I don't know. Blank Slaterzine?
You are a piece of work.
Jesus.
Come on. Jim, was it? It always...
1979.
Bit of a clumsy hint.
Yeah. Have a good night, Alex.
Whoa.
Oh, the crowbar broke. Whoops. No, no, no! Body hidden! He's dead. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Fabergé.
last time I saw weather
Not
like
imagine
this,
how
I was
cold
doing
that would
some
be.
conditions training near the army base in Pat. At a WOA? None of you know where the hell that is, do you? I can tell by that glassy look in your eyes. But trust me, they get some real winners out there. Anyway, this was January 12 years ago or roundabouts.
It was like this times 10.
Soda. What?
The Ether Corporation bought this.
Oh, I thought you climbed past them for a sec.
Oh, no.
But since the bombing at their R&D site in Johannesburg, they're refitting the cars as a mobile field lab.
Hey, you!
Wait.
Surrender!
Craft silenced pistol. Jesus. Like Dead Rising now?
Really assemble more than craft, isn't it?
Why is there this Kine AI? I don't know. I don't think I can get there, can I? No. Silly looking can silencer, yeah. Bro, how did you not see that?
Yeah. Need those binoculars.
This game is so silly, yeah.
Just let me see here.
thought that the trains rattling would have shaken that ice. Do trains look like that in the cold?
No. I mean, I guess maybe if it's like fucking very, very, very cold.
Just jumping across that ledge. On a moving train. Covered in ice.
What the fuck?
Where are we supposed to be exactly?
Romania.
It all looks the same.
I've never taken a trip on one of these long haul trains that have like rooms like this.
No, me neither.
I feel like it would be really fun to explore.
I'd love to, yeah.
They have a bunch of them in Europe, don't they?
Yeah, not so much in the UK because of fucking Thatcher and all of her bullshit.
Head bashing, huh? Not on my watch, jackass.
So you can see.
Surrender the shotgun.
Surrender a few bullets from it. Shells.
That guy broke the door. Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't need massively long-haul trains, but it would be nice to have the trains like they do in, like, Harry Potter, you know?
Yeah, with, like, food dining cars.
Yeah. I don't know why the door wouldn't open.
You'd think Australia would be the perfect place for it, but servicing the lines is difficult when there's just two cities with, like, thousands and thousands of kilometers of nothing between.
Yeah.
There is one that goes up to North Queensland that I thought could be fun to take.
They sort of have those the trains from the coast up to Scotland. Wait. Okay. Just a grenade went off. Oh yeah, I guess the whole point of Harry Potter is that it takes place in Scotland or whatever.
So you had said Scotland isn't close to Wales.
Yeah. It's basically the entire north half of the UK is Scotland.
But it's like, what, like a 3-hour drive between the north of Wales and the south of Scotland?
No, it's like 6 hours. I don't know how long it takes to Scotland, but it's definitely not 3. It takes me 3 hours to get to Birmingham, and that's like less than half the way there.
I think I'll always be fascinated by the perception of distance and how it differs between Australia and UK.
I was looking at New Zealand on a map the other day, and I was like, holy shit, New Zealand's like kind of sort of the same size as the UK. But like has a lot less on it.
Yeah.
Like all the towns and cities are quite small, really. I Imagine just dying because someone threw an icicle at your face. Oh no. Swansea to Edinburgh is about 7 hours 45 minutes by car.
Yeah.
So it's a fair bit.
I was just looking at that Cardiff to Edinburgh. But if you go to like the north of Wales, I don't know whether these are places that you recognise, but like if you go from like Deeside to Lockerbie, it's only like a bit over 3 hours. In any case, it's like when we visit my partner's family on their farm each year, we drove up to Bundy, and the trip to Bundy, which is in the same state of Queensland, it's like 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
So for me, like, that's crazy close. You could get there and have a bunch of day left over at the end.
I don't know how to use the grenade. I've never used one.
Ridiculous, if you ask me. Whole train full of mercs to guard one guy.
You do know who he is?
Sure. Everyone's very impressed. I get it.
Oh, that didn't work. This isn't Half-Life. I thought I would explode. Oh. I got one naked male here. Oh my god. What the fuck? I don't remember this mission being this difficult. What?
Oof. Well, I mean, it's the end game.
Yeah, but...
Sometimes they are a cakewalk, though, you're right.
I don't really know what the purpose of that thing.
Sure.
Valve.
Everyone's very impressed. I get it. And if you want some kind of elaborately planned...
Because, like, there's nothing to put it into here. There's a crowbar, though.
Is it just like an improvised weapon?
Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't think so, Mark. I don't think there is a suit only for this. I don't know. Oh, this is fun. I love that. Controller aiming.
You always need to learn how to taking cover. Whoa.
What's that? Oh, I'm blind.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's like a J.J. Abrams film.
You should telekinesis on them.
Telekinesis. Yeah.
It's a really satisfying sound.
Oh, you got something in your ear.
Need assistance.
That's too much to read.
Mood.
No. How long is this fucking train? Oh. No way, I need that.
Huge carriages. So wide.
Everyone on those train cars is just like, fuck!
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.
Oh, dear.
Alright.
What are you doing? No! No!
This is what it means to lose everything.
You're making a mistake.
It's mine to make.
Oh. Forgive me. I seem to have, What were we talking about?
Don't worry. We were done.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't cause any issues down the line, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, why kill your nemesis when you could just wander away?
Yeah, and like wipe their memories so that they can be discovered by the guys who made the serum and the antidote.
Some 5D chess.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Alexander Fannin joins the president of Hamson Oil, Quantum Leap founder Tim Quinn, and plenty of others who step down.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done. The past, dead.
And yet, here you are.
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
No one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.
And all is right with the world.
And then he went on to kill Elon Musk. I guess it's like impossible not to get a 5 stars on that one, considering you could just kill everyone. There we go. That's the story of Hitman World of Assassination.
Yeah.
That's all of them, technically, but we still kind of want to explore
Long trip.
freelancer mode at some point, and sniper mode and all that. But that is basically the stories. That's all of the stories, I think. You know, they do some of this. Oh, I mean, I guess they have got the fucking...
Said doo-doo.
They got the... what are they? These things. Which I don't really know if they're important. I don't think they are. I think it's just like, hey, we made more content to do type thing. But I'm pretty sure they all use... This is the thing that I'm like, why should I pay for this when they use all of the existing maps. You know, it's like like I get that you've probably got new stories and like things to unlock, but I don't want to pay for that.
It's what you get for free, but with a bit more polish, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's Freelancer and Sniper Assassin. I think we probably maybe want to try before we fully put a lid on everything. But I can't do it now. I'm too tired.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah. Sleepy time.
Yeah. But there we go. That's it. That's the story.
It's been very fun.
Yeah, it's been a journey. Oh, I'm pretty sure the Tavaro 6 doesn't have anything. It's just missions. Oh, okay. So hi, Hood. Yeah, they had there's the Patient Zero, which is kind of a story. I don't really remember it. I'm pretty sure it's like something to do with a cult or something. There's like one mission where there's like a side story mission where you just take down a film. He's like a diva actor doing like a superhero film or whatever, and you have to take him down. But yeah, I don't think there's any like major story things that they added. I am super interested to see how Freelancer, because I've done the sniper mode a couple of times and I found that really fun. Like that was a lot of fun, but I haven't tried the Freelancer mode. And people have said, as we've been playing through this game, that the Freelancer mode is fun. So I'm interested to try that. They were console exclusive missions that just got ported, so that's why they're not anything. Interesting. But yeah, how do you feel about the overall story of World of Assassination?
It's funny, like the focus is very much on like the micro story, like the story within the mission, like each mission.
Yeah.
Like they put a lot of work into that writing and it shows, and it's really, really fun. The larger story with Diana, I don't know whether I missed something, but I feel like her motivations are very muddy, but as a way to make it easier to write her character.
I think you're right. I think especially because this game, World of Assassination in general, had such a weird development. You know, like there was season 1 that was episodic, and it was being, it was Square Enix was the publisher. Then there was season 2, which was all in one, and Warner Brothers was the publisher.
Okay.
And then season 3 was self-published by IO themselves, and it was also like all in one type thing. So like, I think because it's like it's like kind of, yeah, the overall story doesn't really, I feel like it doesn't really flow very well. Because like season 1, you have this kind of overarching, there's a shadow client type guy, who's basically getting us to kill all these Providence members, but we don't know why. And then season 2 is like, oh, we found him and we've learned why, and we're getting our memories back. And then season 3 is basically just, Providence hired us now, but also doesn't want 47 around, and it's, yeah, you're right. But I think where the story does shine is the mission stories themselves, rather than the overall story.
And you know what? I think that might actually be by design. Like I'm thinking, if you're trying to make a game and you have your eyes on the right prizes, you're like, okay, the overall story being good is important, but the thing that's going to make the gameplay really compelling is if the specific mission stories are compelling. And one could constrain the other. So do we want to constrain the individual missions by the lore of like the larger story, or do we want to constrain the lore of the larger story by whatever's in the missions? And so if you write an overarching plot that allows Agent 47 to basically go anywhere and do anything, and then you can just basically write in afterwards like, oh, the target in this mission in this arbitrary location with this arbitrary story they're part of this group of bad guys. We can just write that in there. However, they're a part of the group, whether they're a social media influencer or like a media mogul or a manufacturing head or like a crime lord. We can just write that in there. So you make like you, the mission team, write whatever kind of mission you want to make the funnest mission that you can, and then we'll just figure out how to fit that into the bigger story. That's kind of how it
does feel like
feels,
that, yeah.
Because you jump all over the place.
And well, I think it's because
even though
it's like,
there are,
I think they started to realize, especially like in season 2 and 3, it's the levels that make Hitman. You know, the interesting scenarios that you're put into.
Like that murder mystery one. It was like so cool.
Yeah.
But also like so tenuously connected. But good that it was, right? Like what you wouldn't want is for a mission that good to be cut because it doesn't fit the larger narrative. So,
and especially because the levels through all season 1, 2, and 3 are so big that they want, like, they were like, well, I think it's because like if they had done the same amount of levels but had them be that big, this game would have taken fucking forever and they would have run out of money. So I think it's understandable that like each season kind of only has like 6 levels, you know, but altogether when they're put together it's a big game. But it is like that's why it's like the levels themselves have got so much story to them, because it's like it's encouraging you to replay them and to see the different stories. Like, you know, we like in the last mission we like missed a dance with Diana. I remember something vaguely about when I did that, when I first did that mission, we had a meeting with the guy target in a house with Diana there, but they didn't know that we 47 were there, but Diana did, and you know, like it's so it's like there's really the opportunity for like exploring different outcomes with this game. And that was like always the case. Well, it was always the case in Hitman in that you can kill them in different ways, but this was very much like experiencing things in a different way.
Feeling like you're driving the narrative almost based on what you choose to do. Following a desired path. That's so hard to like. I only know it hypothetically, but like that must be so hard to like write into a game. Like if this, then this, but how do we make it all fit? It's
viewing the overall as each game being a fixed act for the story, which meant they had to write them as their own things, but then simultaneously spread them out per game, which can lead to things feeling underdeveloped. Because season 1 very much feels like it's your friend, the bearded guy who's like the villain. And then season 2, you find him and you become friends with him again, and then you're like, oh no, actually, okay, this guy is the villain. And it's just like, so it's odd, Every level is also replayable in the manner that follows the mission stories, show all kinds of characterization even among the same targets. Exactly. There are a few rewrites as the games came out. It feels that way as well. I don't think it's possible to develop like this big of a game. Well, from like 2016, season 1 was episodically releasing.
God,
up to 2021, I think the season 3 came out. So like five years at most, maybe. You know, and especially like having been thrown around between different publishers as well. You know, it was definitely like, I'm genuinely surprised that this game managed to be completed. You know, like with the journey that it had.
I mean, games get released with a lot less polish than this. And it's successful.
I think they did a good job especially after Absolution. You know, considering this was like their stuff after that. They're making the new James Bond. And I'm like, I don't know. Because like, I've seen a few. I watched a few of the James Bond stuff. I fucking loved Nightfire on the GameCube. Like, everyone talks about GoldenEye on N64. I loved Nightfire on GameCube.
Really?
That was like, that was a lot of fun to me. And it was like same thing. It was like me and my friend, we would just play Nightfire, and we would just like load up the multiplayer maps and just like fight each other. Like that's where I actually think, like, I think that game's better than GoldenEye. But yeah, but I guess it's not. I guess from seeing the footage that I've seen of this new James Bond film, it doesn't really feel game. It doesn't really feel like it's going for that kind of style. It feels like it's going more for the Uncharted style of gameplay, from what I can see. So I don't know. I think I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll see what like friends say about it. But like, I'm not too fussed about it. I swear, GoldenEye is only loved for the multiplayer. I also have never played it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I loved Everything or Nothing. That was a good Bond game and it had great co-op mode. I don't think I know that one.
I mean, GoldenEye was like a lot of people's first exposure to that kind of a game.
Yeah.
And that alone is make it like amazing because it was so next gen, futuristic, cool. I know that I've played it fairly recently, and it's interesting the things that you don't realize were bad that were improved on later.
Yeah.
The fact that it effectively has like an auto aim system as you move around. There's a lot of things that hold up really well with it, and a lot of things we are like, my god, how did we put up with this? Like this is this is so hard to get past.
So also like Perfect Dark. A lot of people talk about Perfect Dark and they love Perfect Dark. I never had the game growing up. I have it now on cartridge, and I've been playing it on the Switch emulator. And the story mode of Perfect Dark, I'm sorry, is just I don't know what the fuck is happening in that game. Like it's so randomly connected between missions. It's like 1 minute I'm on an island helping a woman that's trapped in a house, and then the next mission I'm in like Tokyo.
It's aliens or something.
And then the next mission I'm in Area 51 and I'm helping an alien, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then also the gameplay is just like frustrating in places with the way that the gadgets work and everything.
It was all about complexity, because I remember when that game came out, it was I was really excited for it. You needed the expansion cartridge for it, or you basically were just limited to a very specific form of multiplayer if you didn't have the expansion cart, because it just needed so much. I don't know whether it was RAM or what it was that was on that cartridge, but the like gameplay and the story and everything, I remember the fascinating aspect of it was its complexity. I think it was maybe just of its era. The fact that there was the complexity was kind of the appeal, because it implied all of this depth. But in hindsight, looking at it, it's like there wasn't actually that much depth to it. There was just a lot of complexity. Like I remember the Farsight gun was really neat to me, that could see through walls. That was
there's
like
some cool tech stuff in it, like for the time.
Oh yeah. The technical complexity was incredible, but also just like as you say, like the story is complicated.
I didn't finish it.
It doesn't need to be.
It's
not compelling for that complexity.
Yeah, I can't remember how. I definitely did the mission to rescue the alien that was called Elvis, I think. I can't even remember.
Yeah, sounds right, yeah.
And I did that mission, which I found annoying because like there was like it didn't load the right progression because I hadn't like done a thing in a certain order or something, and I was just like I eventually finished that mission and I was just like, no, I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah.
But I think in the similar vein of like GoldenEye multiplayer, I think a lot of people they say like, oh, I love GoldenEye, and it's like, but what they really mean is that I love playing multiplayer with my friends. Yeah. In the same sense with Perfect Dark, it's like, oh, I love playing that multiplayer with my friends as well.
What you mean is you loved being 12 and going to a sleepover.
Yeah,
and
which I get.
Pizza for dinner, and
you
loved that period of life.
Yeah. I understand that completely. But yeah, the new James Bond, I don't have really much stake in it. I think I'll just see if other people play it or if other friends play it and just be like, yeah, they said it's really good, or they said it's meh, you know. Oh, hello, we're just finishing
Yeah, I assumed as much. That's why I joined.
We love old video games. Why are you here? The devs made the level and the story is secondary. Shout out to Thief. Yeah. Yeah. Which reminds me, I need to continue playing Dishonored 2 at some point. Thief level design is brilliant, as well as the modding map making scene that is still active to this day. That's pretty cool. I do love that. I love that there are old games on the N64 and other stuff that are having just hardcore fans making stuff with them. Like Banjo-Kazooie just had like like Jiggies of Time or something, you know, and I'm just like, I just love that people are making things with these old games. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a lovely thing.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll wrap up. We'll wrap it up. Jeff Keighley's telling us to wrap it up. Wrap it up. Yeah, we'll
you're
do...
gonna start Halo soon with Zwoosh.
Yeah, well, no. So Halo with next, Professor Layton with Zwoosh.
Oh, next.
Yeah.
Right.
But
actually, yeah,
I think
that sounds awesome.
Before I move on to Halo with next, I do want to do like maybe just one little stream of us trying Freelancer and Sniper mode. And then we can be like, okay, we'll figure. Then after that, we'll figure out.
Yeah.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah, do it. I shall go off and do chores.
Let me see who we can rate. Oh, Ryder's streaming. We're gonna say hello to Ryder because Ryder has been through a rough time recently and is doing okay now and streaming. And I love him, so we're gonna go say hello to him.
Good for him.
And he's on camera as well. He's so handsome. Okay. A Zwoosh on stream. That's right. It will be an entire stream of Zwoosh.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Making jokes at my expense or something.
Yep. Front stage.
Yeah.
Put that idiot on a stage. What could go wrong?
Yeah, yeah. All right. There we go. There's the command. It goes. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you again soon. Friday, maybe. Friday. I can't. I was trying to make a pun. May day.
Maybe?
I don't know. I was like Friday maybe day. Friday may.
Maybe my day.
I don't know. Go to bed,
You
me.
Nailed it.
Take care, everyone. I'll see you soon. Thank you for.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.